What if I told you the future of Sister Wives might already be decided behind the scenes, and fans just don't know it yet? Season 21 may already be filmed, but the real question is, will TLC ever air it? Meri Brown just dropped some surprising hints about joining other reality shows, and it has fans wondering if the end of Sister Wives is closer than anyone expected. Stay with me because the truth behind these rumors might shock you. And if you love real behind-the-scenes reality TV drama, make sure you hit subscribe right now because this channel exposes the stories everyone is talking about. Rumors have begun swirling across the reality television world, and fans of Sister Wives are starting to sense that something dramatic may be happening behind the scenes, something that could change the entire future of the series that viewers have followed for so many years. The question that keeps appearing in fan discussions online is simple but powerful. Is Sister Wives quietly coming to an end? And could TLC actually be holding back an entire filmed season that might never air? That possibility alone has sparked a wave of speculation because longtime viewers know that when a show runs for more than a decade, every small hint, every casual comment, and every subtle change in behavior from the cast can mean much more than it first appears. Recently, one of the most talked about moments came during a relaxed online conversation where Meri Brown was chatting with her friend Jen during one of their casual live sessions. The discussion started out lighthearted and friendly, but quickly turned into something that caught the attention of fans everywhere because Meri began joking about wanting to appear on several different reality shows, including The Golden Bachelorette, Naked and Afraid, and even The Amazing Race. On the surface, the comments sounded playful, like the kind of humor friends share during a relaxed conversation, yet viewers immediately started reading between the lines because it raised a very interesting question. Why would someone who has spent years as one of the central figures of a long-running reality show suddenly start talking about joining completely different television programs? For fans who have followed the journey of the Brown family, this moment felt less like a joke and more like a quiet signal that something could be shifting behind the scenes. Because when reality stars begin exploring other opportunities, it often means they are preparing for a future that may not include their current show. The speculation grew even stronger when fans began looking at what the other members of the family have been doing over the past few years. Almost every adult in the Brown family has expanded their personal business ventures. Christine has built a new chapter with her husband David, including travel projects and rental properties that generate income. Janelle has focused on her own ventures, including merchandise, wellness products, and personal projects, while Meri herself has continued developing partnerships, businesses, and collaborations with people close to her. Even beyond the wives, the extended family has been building separate lives that exist far away from the original structure that once defined the show. All of this creates a larger picture that many viewers cannot ignore because it suggests that each person may be quietly building stability outside the television spotlight. And when fans notice patterns like this, they naturally begin to wonder if those moves are simply personal growth or if they are preparation for the possibility that the show could eventually come to an end. Another major piece of this puzzle comes from the numbers behind the series, because ratings often tell a story that casual viewers may not immediately see. Years ago, the show reached some of its highest viewership during major emotional moments, especially when Christine made the decision to leave the plural marriage. That episode alone reportedly attracted more than 2 million viewers, creating a wave of discussion across social media platforms and entertainment news outlets. The dramatic nature of that moment reminded everyone why the series had captured so much attention for so long. It showed real emotional transformation inside a family that had built its identity around a lifestyle rarely seen on television. But after that peak, the numbers began to shift. Recent reports suggest that when season 20 premiered, the audience was significantly smaller, with early episodes drawing somewhere in the mid-800,000 viewer range. While that is still a respectable audience for cable television, it represents a dramatic drop compared to the peak numbers from previous years. Losing more than 1 million viewers over time is the type of trend that networks take very seriously because it forces executives to ask difficult questions about the long-term future of a program. Television production requires significant investment, including filming crews, editing, marketing, and distribution, and if audience engagement continues to decline, networks must carefully evaluate whether continuing the series makes financial sense or whether it may be time to conclude the story before the audience shrinks even further. Yet, even with these declining numbers, there is another twist that keeps fans hopeful because multiple members of the Brown family have already confirmed that filming for season 21 actually took place. Cameras were reportedly present, interviews were conducted, and scenes were recorded, which means an entire new season may already exist somewhere behind the scenes, waiting for a final decision from the network. This revelation adds an entirely new layer of suspense because it means the story might not be finished yet. The real mystery is whether TLC will choose to release that season to the public or whether they might quietly move on if they believe the momentum of the series has slowed too much. Situations like this are not unheard of in television history. There have been cases where shows filmed content that never reached the audience, leaving fans wondering what stories remained hidden in the archives. That possibility alone has sparked a sense of anticipation among Sister Wives viewers, because the idea that an entire season could exist but remain unseen is almost as dramatic as the events that unfold within the show. At the same time, another issue has been raised repeatedly by fans who analyze the direction of the series. The original premise that made Sister Wives so compelling was the complex relationship between one husband and multiple wives living within a plural marriage structure. That dynamic created constant emotional tension, shared decision-making, and complicated interactions between family members. But today, the structure of the Brown family looks very different. Christine is living a monogamous life with David, Janelle has separated from the marriage, Meri has moved forward on her own path, and the once unified household no longer functions as a single plural family. This transformation has led some viewers to question whether the show can continue to deliver the same level of interest when the central concept that defined it has essentially disappeared. Instead of watching multiple wives navigate life together, audiences are now watching separate individuals living independent lives in different locations with different priorities. Christine and David building a peaceful relationship, Janelle focusing on independence and business, Meri exploring travel, friendships, and entrepreneurship, and Robin maintaining a quieter life with Cody inside their large home. While these stories still hold personal meaning for the individuals involved, they do not always create the same dramatic tension that once fueled the show for so many seasons. Yet, even as some viewers express concern about the direction of the series, others believe there is still a powerful opportunity waiting to be explored, and that opportunity lies with the next generation of the Brown family. The children who grew up within this unique household experienced something few people in the world can truly understand. They spent their childhood in a plural marriage environment while simultaneously living under the spotlight of national television. Cameras captured their birthdays, school events, family gatherings, and emotional milestones as they grew from young children into adults. Many fans believe those individuals now carry perspectives that could form the foundation of an entirely new type of series, one that reflects on what it was really like to grow up in a family structure that challenged traditional expectations. Some of the children have chosen private lives away from the cameras, and that decision deserves respect, but there are still many who might be willing to share their experiences openly. If such a project were ever created, it could explore how growing up in a plural family shaped their understanding of relationships, independence, identity, and personal values. It could also reveal how living in the public eye affected their development and how they navigated the transition from childhood reality stars to adults building their own lives. Such a concept would allow the franchise to evolve while still honoring the legacy of the original series, giving audiences a deeper look at the long-term impact of the lifestyle that first drew their attention so many years ago. For now, however, these ideas remain only possibilities. While the main mystery continues to grow louder, will season 21 actually reach television screens, or will the show quietly close its chapter after more than a decade on the air? Until an official announcement arrives, Every conversation, every interview, and every business move by members of the Brown family will continue to fuel speculation among fans who have invested years into following this complicated story. Because the truth is, Sister Wives has never been just another reality show. It has been a long, unfolding narrative about family, change, belief, independence, and the challenge of redefining relationships in a world that constantly watches and judges every step. And as the future of the series hangs in uncertainty, viewers are left with one powerful feeling: suspense. The sense that something important is happening just out of sight, and that at any moment, a single announcement could reveal whether the next chapter of the Brown family story will continue on television or become a memory of one of the most unusual and talked about reality experiments ever aired. As the uncertainty surrounding the future of Sister Wives continues to grow, fans are beginning to examine every detail of the Brown family's lives, searching for clues that might reveal what is really happening behind the scenes. Because when a reality series lasts as long as this one, every shift in behavior, every comment during interviews, and every new business decision suddenly feels important. Viewers who have followed the story from the very beginning remember how different everything once was. In the early seasons, the show centered on a single, complicated household where multiple wives shared responsibilities, parenting decisions, emotional struggles, and the challenge of maintaining a plural marriage under constant public attention. The concept itself was unusual and fascinating for audiences because it offered a rare look into a lifestyle that most people had never seen portrayed on mainstream television. The Brown family became one of the most talked about examples of modern polygamy, and the show quickly built a loyal audience, curious about how such a family structure could function in everyday life. For years, the tension between the wives, the emotional conversations about fairness, and the complex role of Cody as the husband connecting everyone together created moments that kept viewers watching week after week. But as time moved forward, the dynamic that once defined the show began to shift, slowly at first, and then all at once. Christine made the decision to leave the plural marriage and start a new life, a moment that shocked many fans, but also inspired a wave of support from viewers who felt they were witnessing a powerful moment of independence. Soon after, Janelle followed a similar path, choosing separation and focusing on her own journey. Meri, who had already experienced years of emotional distance from the marriage, also stepped into a new chapter, centered around her own goals, friendships, and business ventures. These changes transformed the original structure of the family in ways that few people predicted, leaving only Cody and Robin still living within the relationship that once connected four wives together. The result is a show that now exists in a very different reality from the one that first captured the attention of audiences more than a decade ago. Instead of a shared household navigating the challenges of plural marriage, the story has become a collection of separate lives, each person exploring independence, personal growth, and new opportunities. While those journeys can still be meaningful, they do not recreate the same unique dynamic that originally defined Sister Wives, and this transformation has led many viewers to question whether the show can continue in its current form. Some fans say they still enjoy seeing updates about the family's lives, but others admit that without the original conflict and shared structure, the series feels less urgent and less unpredictable than it once did. The dramatic, emotional confrontations that once happened when multiple wives tried to balance their roles within one marriage have largely disappeared, replaced by quieter storylines focused on travel, personal projects, and individual happiness. Meanwhile, the ratings trends have become a central part of the conversation among fans and entertainment analysts because the numbers reveal a clear shift in audience behavior. While earlier seasons reached impressive highs, particularly during major life changes within the family, recent episodes have struggled to reach the same level of viewership. Reports suggest that early episodes of Season 20 drew audiences in the range of 800,000 viewers, a noticeable drop compared to the more than than 2 million people who tuned in during the emotional episodes surrounding Christine's departure. Over the course of several years, that difference represents the loss of a significant portion of the original audience, and for a network like TLC, those numbers carry real consequences. Television executives constantly evaluate whether a series continues to justify the resources required to produce it, including filming crews, editing teams, marketing campaigns, and distribution costs. When audience engagement begins to decline, the network must decide whether continuing the show will still attract enough viewers to remain worthwhile, or whether it might be time to close the story before the ratings fall even further. However, there is still one major factor keeping fans hopeful, and that factor is season 21. According to comments from several members of the Brown family, cameras have already captured footage for another season, which means that an entire chapter of the story may already exist, waiting behind the scenes. The idea that a complete season could be filmed but never released creates a sense of suspense that only adds to the mystery surrounding the show's future. Fans wonder what moments might be included in that footage. Could it show more details about the family's evolving relationships? Could it reveal conversations that bring closure to long-running conflicts? Or could it introduce completely new developments that reshape the narrative once again? Until the network announces its decision, those questions remain unanswered, and the possibility that viewers may or may not ever see those episodes continues to spark intense speculation across social media discussion forums and fan communities. Yet, even as people debate the fate of the series, many viewers believe that the real untapped potential of the franchise lies with the Brown children. Over the years, audiences watched them grow from small kids into teenagers and eventually adults, navigating their own identities while living in front of cameras. Unlike their parents, these young adults experienced a unique challenge of growing up both inside a plural marriage family and inside the public spotlight. Their childhood memories include moments that millions of viewers witnessed, from family celebrations to emotional conflicts between the adults who shaped their upbringing. Now that many of them are older, fans believe they could offer thoughtful reflections on what that experience truly felt like. What was it like to share a father with multiple mothers? How did living on television, or will the series reinvent itself once again, delivering a final chapter or even a completely new direction that surprises everyone? Until the network speaks officially, the mystery will continue, and every new interview, social media post, or casual comment from the Brown family will be examined for hidden meaning. Because after so many years of following this journey, audiences know one thing for certain. When it comes to the story of sister wives, unexpected twists are always possible, and sometimes the biggest turning points arrive when no one sees them coming. So now the biggest question remains, will TLC actually release Sister Wives Season 21, or are we witnessing the quiet ending of a reality TV era? The clues are everywhere, but the final answer is still a mystery. If you want the latest reality TV drama breakdowns and the stories everyone is talking about, make sure you subscribe right now, because the next big update could drop at any moment, and you do not want to miss it.